What's going on, family? It's Bashari Jones.
And I'm Kiana.
And welcome to Keeping Up with the Joneses.
Welcome,
Lovecast,
welcome.
WJ Live. We are here to empower.
Yes, we are.
We are here to inspire.
To inspire.
We are here to educate.
To educate.
We are here to entertain.
To entertain.
But most importantly.
Yes, babe.
We are here to celebrate.
Yes.
Couples from all walks of life.
Absolutely.
From all over the world.
Yes.
And today. We have such a wonderful couple on.
Oh, yes, us. We do.
We got family in the house.
Oh, family. You know, we're a little biased. This family here.
So what I'm going to do is because I'm married into this family, I'm going to let my wife do the introduction for this couple.
Gladly. So the couple we have today, I would definitely like to say is a very special couple. You already know why. But let's start with the female part of this couple who I practically helped raise, my little cousin Janika. Amazing. So to see her as a mother and a wife and as a professional businesswoman, I am just so inspired by her and this wonderful couple, her husband, Mr. DeMarcus, which y'all will hear all about their love story, but they are an amazing couple. They are very loving, very complimenting to one another, or they look very good together, you guys. Wait until you see them on camera, okay? Woo! Hot, okay? I am more than honored and pleased to introduce to you all Mr. and Mrs. Boysaw. Woo! The Boysaws in the house. Woo!
Hey. So today's episode is no longer called Keeping Up with the Joneses.
Not today.
Today's episode is called Keeping Up with the Boysaws.
Keeping Up with the Boysaws. Woo!
So y'all better keep up because they moving, right?
They moving, y'all.
Try.
We're definitely glad to have you guys on with us on today.
Yes.
Happy to be here.
Yes.
Absolutely. So, of course, we want you guys to do is just kind of like introduce yourselves and give us a little bit of your origin story.
Yes.
You know,
how did you meet?
How did you meet? Because everybody has a different story. Like you guys are maybe the 10th, 11th couple that we've had on the show, and everybody's origin story was different. Mm-hmm. Everybody's origin story was different. So we just want you guys to share your story of how you met and tell us where it all started.
Where it began. Yes.
Whoever want to go first.
Mm-hmm. Don't hold out the good stuff now.
Because we want both sides of the origin story.
Yes.
His version and her version.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm Nica. I'm the wife, obviously. In college, all the way when we were 18 years old. So freshman year of college, we met. Actually, that year when we were going to school, Facebook was, such a popular thing as it is now. So we added each other as friends on Facebook. Everyone who was like going to Eastern Michigan University, that's the college that we went to. So everyone who was going to Eastern that year, we added on everyone that was in that Eastern network. So I looked through a whole bunch of different people's Facebook pages, and I remember coming across his page, and I went through like everything. I went through all his pictures, went through everything. Like, oh, he's tall, like I'm tall. So I seen his Facebook before I actually met him, and then when I seen him in person, I put it together like, oh, that's the guy from Facebook. So, but yeah, we met freshman year in the dorms. We have two different opinions on the first day that we saw each other in person. I remember meeting him. Me and a friend of mine were walking down the hallway, and you and Shara were on your way to do laundry. So we caught y'all on your way to do laundry. And we were just having some small talk, and then y'all invited us to game night. But he remembers a different time. Before that I have no recollection of. I don't know what he's talking about.
But I guess on my pretty much like we met, so like you said, back in 2008, freshman year at Eastern Michigan University.
Giving our age away.
I know. I was like, people doing math now.
2008, something like that was a good year. So we met pretty much. My first time probably physically seeing her was when I was leaving the dorms. Actually, we was standing outside, and like her and her friend came by. Then we got talking about tattoos. You know what I'm saying? Like just small talk. That's my personal experience, first time meeting her physically, but we did meet on Facebook. I do remember her adding me. I'm like, Black Barbie.
Oh yeah, that was my name.
Yeah, that's pretty much it though. Like we didn't start talking right away. Like we was friends. Then we had like a bunch of mutual friends together.
Yeah.
And then
still do.
Guess she started liking me. You know what I'm saying?
You guess, huh?
Started liking me. Then we got close. Then we didn't get really too serious. Pretty much. She was trying to, but I had told her that we was better off being friends at the moment because I was young. I was playing basketball. It was freshman year. First semester of school.
Crushed my heart.
You know, and then I didn't want to be the type, you know what I'm saying, like just to cheat on her dog or out, nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? And I could tell that she was a good girl.
She is a good girl.
Yep. We was friends, and I checked on her through the years.
Checked on me. Yeah. He used to always ask about me. So we remained friends, but we had like a platonic, just genuine friendship. We didn't get too serious freshman year. We talked for a while, and then after like a little while, I probably saw like a couple of girls around him and said something to him. He just, I'm young. I just got here.
I have to sow my royal oats.
So he decided we should just be friends, and we were. We remained friends for 4 years. Like
wow.
4 years. And of course we had our friends group, but within that group though, throughout those years, a couple of our friends will always say, Nica, I think D-boy like you. And I'm like, why do y'all say that? He always asks about you. When he see you, we be like, ask Nica. Ask him, why you asking us when you see Nica? He always wants to know what you got going on.
That's hearsay.
Who Nica talking to? And he used to always say, but I paid it no mind until one day in the car. I was in the car with one of our friends. We were coming back from the mall. It was Sweetest Day. Like Sweetest Day was the next day, I believe.
This is one of the most hating chicks, actually.
Stop it, listen, hush. So DeMarcus called her. He called her, and she put him on speaker. He doesn't know I'm in the car with her. So they just chit-chatting, small talk. She like, yeah, I just bought her boyfriend at the time. She like, yeah, I just got him this, da-da-da-da-da-da. It's like, okay. They talk about what they bought, because I think he was dating someone at the time. He was starting to date before you got it. Yeah. So they talk about what they bought, this, that, and third. I am nowhere near a part of the conversation. He don't even know that I'm in the car. They just chit-chat. Out of nowhere, he say, what Nica doing for Sweetest Day? I don't know. Like, Nica, what Nica buy that guy that she was talking to? What Nica buy him? What Nica doing?
Some lame dude.
He always asking about you. So he was feeling your girl throughout the years, obviously. And then one day, randomly, like we were spending a lot of time together, just like one-on-one time instead of just like as the group. We spent a lot of time together.
Yeah, it started getting closer.
Started getting closer and closer. And then it got serious, and then things escalated, you know what I mean?
Drinks one night. I've been plotting, but it happened.
And we pretty much been close ever since. Like we've been close ever since. We didn't get in a relationship right away. It was a lot of crazy things going on. But when we finally got in a relationship, we were together for about a year before we ended up being engaged. But we had known each other for a very long time. So we actually got to grow up together. So that's one thing that. I
love it.
So we had a strong friendship foundation, which I think every couple should have.
Yes.
Married couple should have.
I agree.
Absolutely.
I agree with that. Yeah.
We can't be lovers if we can't be friends. Right?
I love that. So DeMarcus, you was trying to play hard to get, huh? But you was kind of sweating her low key though, huh?
She kind of came at me a couple of little, you know what I'm saying, like a couple of weird ways throughout the years. Like that one time that we ain't gonna
oh my goodness.
But, you know what I'm saying? Like, but she tried to play me, but
I love that story because to me, the way it interprets to me is DeMarcus he probably was used to having girls. He probably was used to, them just flocking all over him. And then you came, Black Barbie came out of nowhere and started grabbing his attention. And even though he tried to push it off and play like it wasn't there, it was there. It was obviously there. And I love that story because it shows the genuineness of this relationship. So let's move on to this engagement. Let's talk about the engagement.
Oh, okay.
So how did it go down? How did the proposal go down?
Pretty much like we was going to the military. So that's what really prompted the whole discussion. So we definitely wanted to stay near each other.
So our recruiter encouraged us to get married. It's something that we already talked about that we wanted to do anyway.
Yeah.
So
but it kind of like sped it up pretty much on the timeline. Pretty much I came home from work, I think.
Our anniversary was coming up. We had an anniversary dinner set up.
Yeah.
So I knew he was probably gonna propose, but I thought he was gonna do it at our anniversary dinner. I thought he was doing it for our dinner, and I'm talking to like my best friend Teach, like, oh, what should I wear? What if he proposes? But he stopped me, and then go ahead.
Yeah, I forgot really how I did it, but I came home from work. That's all I remember. And then she was in the kitchen cooking or whatever, something like blah blah blah, like just staying busy. So I'm like, man, so I'm gonna put on some music. So I put on her favorite song by Silk. So I'm blasting that through the crib. And then I told her, I think I tried to act like I lost something in the room. Phone. Yeah, like my phone. I'm like, I can't find my phone. Can you help me find it? And then she come to the back of the room. And then I had like the ring pretty much like sit on like a little table.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, she didn't see it.
His phone's right here. I went straight to the phone right here. There go your phone.
I'm like, hey, come here. Then she came back in and she glanced down and seen it, and she just like just covered her face. And I was like, I got down on one knee. Yeah, pretty much said it. Yeah,
call me by my full name, asked me to, if I would marry him. And I was so shocked because I'm thinking this is gonna happen tomorrow. And so he really caught me off guard with that. So
I love that. Look at you, DeMarcus, trying to be a little romantic. Look at you.
Well, that was nice.
Yeah.
I gotta ask, the question is in my head, so I gotta ask. I'm just joking. But when you got on one knee, were y'all like the same height when you got down on one knee? Because people listening, they don't know we talking to, like, what's that, 6'4", 6'6"?
What you 6'6"?
6'6". They don't know we talking. We got.
And Nica, what you 5'2"?
First of all, I'm 5'2" and a half.
Okay.
5'3". My license says 5'3".
I wanted to paint a picture because you got 6'6" and 5'2". Okay. And a half. I'm sorry, 5'2" and a half.
Hey, listen, I feel you, Nica. I'm 5'10" and a quarter, right? It's on my doctor records. 5'10" and a quarter, right?
I'm 60 and a half inches tall. How about that? 5 feet and half an inch. So let's fast forward to the actual day that Mrs. Janika becomes Mrs. Boysaw. Let's talk about that day.
I think I was like 2 months to a month and a half to kind of plan.
Yeah, because we were
leaving
for the military, so we had to hurry up and do it.
So pretty much, so we got our orders faster than we thought we would.
Yes, so we had a wedding at the courthouse in our college town. Yep. Family came up. Y'all were there. Everyone came up. Family came up and stuff.
I wasn't there.
I don't remember being there.
I wasn't there. I might.
Tiffany was here.
I think I wasn't in town. Remember?
Right. I remember that. It was. Yeah. That's what you were.
No, I had to be in town. I don't know why I wasn't there, but I was upset.
Really important going on.
Yeah, but I was upset I wasn't there because I would have been there.
I know.
That's my baby, y'all. I know y'all don't know, but Nica is my baby. Seriously, you guys. I literally helped raise her. Seriously. We're not going to talk about the difference in ages between us. That's not important. I'm just going to say I literally helped raise her.
I mean, at this point, we all the same age now. We can all do the same stuff, right?
Right. We all grown now.
No need to start counting after 21.
Right. Okay. So y'all were at the courthouse, right? So y'all just kind of like had a month or two to plan, and y'all just picked the day and just decided to go down to the courthouse.
They had to, because they only do it on certain days. So they actually chose the day. Yeah.
Wow.
So they chose the day, more specifically, but it was on a Thursday, on April 3rd. So, because they only did it on Thursdays, I believe, on Tuesdays and Thursdays or something like that. Yeah, we had a courthouse wedding. Our family was there, and then we had dinner afterwards at one of the restaurants in our college town. And then after dinner, we also went back to our home for like champagne and drinks and stuff with the family. And then after that, we had a room for the night.
It went to
Detroit. We was downtown Ann Arbor.
No, we went to the casino.
Okay.
Like, I think I actually went to the casino.
That was a different time.
Really?
Yeah, that was my birthday. Yep. So we was downtown Ann Arbor for our wedding after we got married.
What year was that?
Listen, here we go again with the ages.
I'm sorry. I was trying to remember why I wasn't there. I wasn't even at the reception. You said what year?
2014.
You might have been at Landmark. I was doing Landmark during that time. Because I was strong in Solar Bay. So I might have been in Seattle and you might have been in Chicago.
I might have been in Chicago. I was doing a leadership program because I'm like, why did I miss the dinner? I'm upset I wasn't there for none of it, but it's okay. We're just gonna have to do a reunion. I think 10 years coming up, right?
And we doing it big, so make sure y'all get ready.
Oh, I'm not missing this one, doggone it.
I know.
That's wonderful. That is amazing. But then talking about it kind of made me a little sad, but that's okay. We're going to relive it another day. Okay.
So did you guys actually go to the military? Because I don't remember.
No.
The military.
No, we ended up backing out. A lot of things was happening.
I had something come up personally. Like an altered mind.
Yeah, we decided not to go. And and then
you end up getting pregnant, right?
I know later.
I know it was after the marriage, but I thought that was one of the reasons why you decided not to go into the military.
We ended up getting pregnant later, though. We ended up not right at that time. Yeah. So
right.
A few months later.
Because I thought you pushed the date back and then you got married and then you decided not to go. That's what I remember, but I could be mistaken.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then our family was really scaring us as well. And like, it was just a lot of things going on in the world, and North Korea was tripping.
Actually, we had just came out of we just had the Afghanistan war. We were coming out of the Afghanistan war around that time, weren't we?
It was
a lot going on.
Like, it just ain't feel right going pretty much. And then I had an issue come up anyway, which was going to affect me on pretty much my deployment time.
Yeah.
So, like in October, then I have a time table.
We would have still been separated.
We would have been separated.
Still, no matter what.
Okay.
Yeah. And then when I did get my orders later, but you had to get sworn in twice. I only got sworn in once. I got my orders. They were sending me to Colorado.
So they were separating you guys. See, I was like, this is for the birds, this ain't for us, babe. Because then we all moved to Houston. Now we did that together.
Yes.
So we're about to get to this game. Let's see how well the Boysaws know each other. Y'all ready?
All ready for the game? All right. So the rules of the game is rule number 1. There are no wrong answers. Okay. No wrong answers. That means you can't get upset with your partner if they don't know the answer, or if you guys write the different answers down. Y'all can't get upset with each other. No checking each other after the podcast. None of that. You're gonna be calling like, y'all good, right?
Y'all better not be beeping over there.
Because here's the situations that if you didn't know, you'll know today. Okay.
Look, you're gonna learn today.
All right, so rule number 1 is no wrong answers. Rule number 2 is you have to write your answers down.
No peeking.
You can't peek. You can't talk about, can't discuss.
No table talking.
No table talking. Our table talking police isn't here. Usually he's here.
His name is Perry.
And if you table talk, he will be in the chats. Like,
he will call you out.
He will call you out in the chats. Like, so
follow the rules, no table talking.
No table talking. So you got to write your answers down, and you can't peek or allow your spouse to see the answer. Okay, so if you guys get the same answer, if you guys write down the same answer, we're going to ask questions, and both of you are going to write the answer down. If you write down the same answer, you guys can celebrate, you can high five, you guys can kiss, you can Cupid shuffle.
He smiled on that kiss.
Whatever it is that you want to do to celebrate, you celebrate. If you guys write down different answers, then we all take a shot.
Drinking.
I know that you guys are taking a sip. I'm gonna take a shot. We got what we shooting over here. We're gonna shoot some
Molly's coconut cream.
Coconut cream. I usually shoot
Yeah, it's a liqueur. It's good.
Yeah, it's a liqueur. I usually shoot Crown, but I'm out. I didn't make it to the liquor store because I was having such a wonderful birthday that I didn't make it to the liquor store.
He was. Look.
I seen like you was feeling good.
Yeah, so I don't usually shoot the Crown with Bashar. I tried that a couple times. I get a little too toasted, so I have to go a little more lightweight with my shots. Hence the coconut.
I mean, I
cream.
could shoot Captain Morgan, but
yes,
I'm not gonna do that.
Not today, baby.
Not today. I'm just gonna shoot them out. I got the Captain Morgan with the eggnog. So we're gonna let that do that, and then we're gonna shoot the Molly's coconut Irish cream.
We're gonna get ready just in case. Not that we don't think.
Yeah, we always poured. Not saying that you guys are not going to pick the same answer. We just rather have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. But so we just kind of like pour, just get them together and everything.
Yeah, we ready. Okay.
Right. All right. So, question number 1. You guys ready?
Number 1.
All right. Question number 1. We ask this question to every
single couple that comes onto this show will answer this question
because it's important to us because it's helped our marriage tremendously, and we believe that it can help everybody's marriage if they do the work. And you guys may have had the discussion because I don't see you guys not having this discussion. Actually, you guys have been on with us before, and we may have talked about it. So we're gonna see what's going on. So the very first question is, what is Janika's number 1 love language? What is Janika's number 1 primary love language?
Why they look like that? Why they look surprised?
You got to write your answers down. You cannot peek at your spouse's answer.
I wonder if they know. They didn't look like they knew.
Well, they writing.
I know. They may surprise us. She ready. Look at her.
So you guys got your answers down?
Yeah.
All right. So Mr. Boysaw, go ahead and reveal your answer.
Quality time.
Quality time. Yeah. All right, Mrs. Boysaw, did we write down the same answer? Go ahead and reveal your answer.
Quality time.
All right.
Come on, man. I know my old lady, man.
Yes. Are we celebrating? I ain't see no celebration.
You said you're going to take a sip anyway.
Yes, that's what I'm talking. Let's celebrate. Okay.
All right, question number 2.
Number 2
is, what is DeMarcus' primary love language? What is DeMarcus' number 1 primary love language? Write your answers down.
Yes.
No peeking. You guys are doing a great job and not table talking. Wonderful job. Excellent.
Very competitive too.
I want to win fair and square.
Listen, we've had 2 couples that answered every question right.
Wow.
Only 2. We had to start drinking to right answers. Which I mean, the last question we drink to anyway.
Yes,
so
we do.
It's all good. So what is DeMarcus' primary love language? Mrs. Boysaw, can you please reveal your answer?
Oh, well, it's physical touch. There we go.
Physical touch. Okay. DeMarcus.
All right, Mr. Boysaw, go ahead and reveal your answer.
Physical touch.
Physical touch. Let's go.
Maybe. They starting off good.
I don't know, because this next round of questions might take them for a loop.
Oh, well, let's see, baby.
It may take them for a loop, but you guys are doing great. And it's wonderful that you guys know each other's love language.
Yes, we do want to pause on that because that is very important to be speaking your partner's language. As we discovered, that was one of the biggest breakdowns in our marriage is when you're giving and you feel like your partner is not reciprocating, and it's because you're not speaking each other's language. And it's something as that simple can make a dramatic difference in your marriage. So we want to congratulate you. We're going to toast to that you two know each other's love language. Yes.
That's good.
All right.
All right, so this next set of questions are my nerdy questions. Okay, this is where I get to really be the nerd that Bashari is. Okay?
If y'all didn't know.
Yeah, Detroit got nerds. We just don't look like nerds, but we are. We just don't look like it. But all right, so first question is, let me see how I want to twist this one. Do I want to twist it or I just want to come straight forward with it?
Twist it.
All right, so we're going to twist this one.
Twist it up,
just a little bit, just a little bit. All right, so this question is, what superhero? Doesn't matter from what. It don't matter from what, whether it's Marvel, DC, Warner Brothers, whoever.
Cartoons growing up, any superhero.
What superhero best describes DeMarcus Boysaw? Meaning that when we see this superhero, we like, oh, we see DeMarcus when we see that guy. Like that guy right there, when you see him, Janika, he reminds you of DeMarcus. And DeMarcus, when you see this superhero, you say, oh, that reminds me of myself. Like I could see myself in this superhero. You want to see if you guys write down the same superhero. So what superhero best describes and relates to DeMarcus's personality?
Yeah, I'm going to say my answer. I got an answer for DeMarcus.
We're not going to table talk right now.
I'm going to let you do yours first. I promise
I'm going to
tell you my honest answer.
I'm done.
Let me know when y'all ready.
Y'all ready? All right, Mrs. Boysaw, go ahead and describe what superhero best describes DeMarcus.
I said Batman.
Batman?
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
He like
Mr. Bruce Wayne?
Yeah,
Mr.
he
Bruce
real laid back, chill,
You know
but
what
cool.
I'm saying? Like rich nigga cool. You feel me?
Who you got?
Batman.
What?
Batman, all right.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good job. Good job. Good job.
You know what I'm saying? But he turned up.
He disappear on you.
I was going to say, he do disappear on him.
Person.
I was going to say Optimus Prime.
Oh, wow.
Why? Because he transformed into this big, ginormous giant, right? And he's cool, calm when he talks. No matter what he says, it's so calm. And then he hides in plain sight when he transforms again, right?
I like Batman better. I see you was going.
I appreciate it, Keith.
All right. So next question is, what superhero best describe? Matter of fact, I'm going to flip this one.
Yes. Uh-oh.
I'm about to flip this one. So the next question is, if Janika could turn into any superhero she wanted to turn into, she could have their powers and be that superhero, who would that superhero be? If she can have those powers to turn into any superhero she wanted to, who would that superhero be? No talking. Start writing. No talking. Start writing.
I know these are not always the easiest questions. That's why we like them.
That's why we choose
Make you
them.
think. I know, because Nica know a lot of superheroes now. She gonna be really running them through.
I do, but I don't want to overthink.
Don't overthink.
No, don't overthink. Just
All right, I'm done.
She's ready.
all right. All right. So the question is, I'm sorry, kids asking for more money. So the question is, if Janika could turn into any superhero, who would that superhero be? Mr. Boysaw, can you reveal your answer?
Storm.
Storm?
Oh. Oh, you talking about when she get upset? Look, when she get upset, it's a storm.
Is that lightning star coming? Like, watch out.
Don't make Nica upset, as sweet as she is, right?
Black originally too, so you know what I'm saying. So,
I don't think she likes
So
that
Mrs.
answer.
Boysaw.
I think Storm is a really good answer.
I think that would probably be the one that she relates to the most.
You said who, Storm?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I think that was good. I put Superman just because I'm like, if I could take anyone's powers, I just want to be strong and fly and have laser vision. So it was about powers.
Right.
So did you say Superman?
Yeah.
Superman. So that would be Supergirl if it was a female.
Superwoman.
Yeah, they had some of the same powers.
But I like
Superman.
Storm. I would totally, if I could be a superhero, I would totally be Storm. I like
Yeah.
but, yeah.
Nice. That's all right. Well, because we didn't write down the same answers, we're gonna go ahead and take a shot.
All right.
Yeah.
So we're gonna take a shot to Supergirl, Superman, and Storm.
Yes.
All three of them.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, combine all three. Now you really a superhero.
That's with.
You practically Thor at that point. All right. So Kiana's going to ask the next couple of questions, and while she's getting her questions together, I'm going to start pouring.
Okay. So my question, if you were to describe your partner's favorite scent, I'm talking to you, Janika. We're going to start with you. What would that scent, that smell be?
So was DeMarcus' favorite scent?
Yes.
Oh, so it's my favorite scent?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Done. That's easy.
You already know.
I probably know the answer to that.
Yeah.
You ready?
I'm ready. Bond number 9.
Hey, you feel me?
Oh,
What was
What
it?
is it?
Bond number 9.
Bond number 9. That's a
What's that?
cologne.
It's a cologne.
Yeah, that's expensive. I think it's like $350, $375.
He loves that cologne.
Bond number
Bond
9.
number 9.
Bond number 9.
That's the panty dropper. Yeah.
I gotta go get me some Bond number 9.
Get
then.
you some bond number 9, baby.
It smells good.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna flip that question. DeMarcus, what is Janika's favorite smell? Her favorite scent? What does she love the smell of?
I'm ready.
DeMarcus said he already got that.
Go ahead.
Dior.
Dior.
What is it, Nica?
Dior. Yes, Miss
Great
Dior.
job.
That was good, you guys. Oh, y'all both got that one correct. That was good. I got another question for you guys.
Yeah.
In all the time that you have known each other, what is your proudest moment? I'm gonna start with you, Janika, of DeMarcus. I know that
So
might
what is
take a minute.
Janika's proudest moment of DeMarcus?
Is this verbally
Yes.
down or is this written down?
Yeah, y'all both write it down. What do you think Janika's proudest moment of you is? And Janika's gonna write down what her proudest moment of you is. We're gonna see if you guys get the same answer.
Mhm.
I see Kiana brought in a couple of extra questions so we could drink. I need to put Jeopardy music on.
I usually ask 2 questions. Don't you?
Yeah, you did. You just asked 2 questions. This is your 3rd question now.
No, it's the same question for each one.
Yeah, you asked.
I'm doing 2.
Okay. I ain't got no problem with it.
I know this takes some thinking. I know,
Mhm.
but I love
I'm
you.
done.
You done? Y'all both done?
Hold on.
She's still right. Mom, she's still right.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay. So I asked that question to DeMarcus. Did I asked you, DeMarcus, what is your proudest? No, I asked you, Janika, what is your who did I ask?
You asked what is Janika's
Yeah.
what is Janika's proudest moment of DeMarcus?
That's what I thought I asked.
Yeah,
Right.
what was Janika's proudest moment for DeMarcus?
Yes.
So you go. So you go. Though.
Yep.
Oh, excuse me. I said becoming a father and getting me to the hospital.
Mm.
The whole story of that.
Hey, that's the same thing I got.
What you
They rushing her.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey.
So there's a whole story behind that. When I had my daughter, or when I was about to have my daughter, I had a placenta abruption, and probably TMI, but a lot of blood was coming out. Was really worried, really scared. It happened so fast.
So you thought her water broke?
Yeah,
You
we
turned
thought.
on the lights.
Yeah, that's how much blood it was. We thought my water had broke.
Wow.
DeMarcus stayed calm. I was gone. I was over here tripping and praying to Jesus and screaming and hollering. And he stayed calm. He tried to help me stay calm. He told me everything's okay. Just felt the baby kick. He got me dressed, got me in the car, rushed. Because you know he drive fast already. So
Yeah.
in a rush. When he not in a rush, he drive fast. So he rushed to the hospital, ran red lights, got me there, ran in, real dramatic, like she's bleeding, help. They came, ran out, they took care of me and everything. And the doctor's exact words after everything was over, my daughter was born in 25 minutes from the time we left the house, from the time we got to the hospital.
Wow.
From the time she arrived in this world, it was 25 minutes from the time we left the hospital. They had to perform an emergency C-section, and the doctors literally said if he hadn't moved as fast as he did, we would have lost our daughter, and also my health would have been compromised.
Wow.
So yeah, he saved our lives.
That's amazing.
Wow. I feel emotional.
We're gonna take a toast.
Toast to you, DeMarcus. Wow.
Yes.
No media was God though.
Like that.
Wow, that was a touching story.
Yeah.
Wow. And Journey is now how old now?
6 years old. She's good.
6 years old.
6 years old.
Yay. Okay. We needed a moment after that. We couldn't just rush into the next question. Okay. So, DeMarcus, my question to you would be, for as long as you and Janika have known each other, what is your proudest moment of Janika?
Okay.
I know, right?
I would do Jeopardy music, but my singing is horrible. I heard the playback and it don't sound good. So I don't do Jeopardy music anymore while you're writing down your answers. So we just kind of talk a little bit through it.
Yeah, we'll just talk through
We just talk through it.
Mm-hmm.
I see you guys are in
Deep thought.
deep study.
Mm-hmm. I'm impressed they got that last one. I love that y'all both.
But
this
moment. Couple has a lot of achievements.
Oh,
they've done a lot.
Amazing couple. Absolutely. And I love how they've always managed to appear strong and united. So even if there's rough moments, I love the fact that we don't see that.
Mm-hmm.
What'd you say, Nica Poo?
Oh, I said, I don't know if I got this one.
So my go?
It's okay. It's no wrong answer.
It's no wrong answer. Whether they're the same answer, whether they're different answers, they're both great answers because they're your answers. So if you don't have a top one, then I mean you got a top two.
That's right. But yes, it's on you, DeMarcus. What's your answer?
I would say giving me a healthy daughter.
Mm.
Oh, that's so sweet. So I had two, but I stuck with Journey. So
that was the same answer.
All right. So at this point, because we're not drinking enough, I'm going to take a shot to Journey.
I drink
I'm gonna drink the Journey.
He drank his whole glass.
I love
so you drank the whole glass to Journey?
Oh, he already drank his own whole glass.
Oh, okay.
One thing that I've noticed on this show is the men really value their children, the birth of their children. Mm-hmm. And believe it or not, that wasn't so obvious to me how men value their children. Those who are really, I consider to be family men who really honor their marriages. Their children are very important to them because that has been a very common answer for a lot of the men is the fact that their wives gave them their children.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
Absolutely. It means a lot to us.
Mm-hmm. So we got one more
because we can't have them. Look, we can't have them on our own.
That's true.
And we don't want to have them. We don't want to have them with people that we don't love.
Right.
You know, that right there. We've seen those headaches. Those headaches we don't want. You know, but so having you know, family and children with your wife that you love,
Yeah.
And that you have that connection with is a beautiful thing. You know, and it's also beautiful for the children as well.
It is beautiful for the children.
Absolutely. So last question.
Yes, last question.
And we ask every couple this question.
We do.
Okay, and we've had all types of different answers.
We have.
So we found out that
there
isn't many rules.
No category.
No categories.
No rules. They could be real. They could be fictional.
They could be famous. They could be ordinary.
Personal. They could be whoever.
Absolutely no rules. So this question is, who would be the Boysaws' favorite power couple? When y'all see this couple, y'all like, this couple set the standard.
Look, relationship goals.
And we like, yeah, we want to not strive to be like them, but they set a standard.
Absolutely.
For us to keep pushing.
Or just set a standard that you respect and you honor, like relationship on a whole nother level. Power couple. So
not sure if you guys ever had this conversation or not. So it's always interesting when these answers are written down, because you guys might write down the same couple.
Maybe.
Or you guys may write down two different couples.
Your top two.
And it'd be your top two power couples. Or somebody might write down a couple. I didn't think about them. Yup. That would be it. We've had that happen as well.
Because I really don't look up to people.
That's exactly what I'm
like
saying.
As far as like relationships.
It could be real life.
Different. Like everybody got their own stuff that they how they manage it.
I'm not a big relationship goals person. So I think we had the same answer, which would be no one really like that.
Well, y'all table talking right now. Y'all table talking right now. Hold on. Because y'all, if it was no one, that's the answer. Y'all would have to write down no one.
Couples or something. So maybe not.
All right.
It could be real couples. It could
so
be
because y'all don't say no one,
famous couples.
Now y'all just gotta write. Now y'all gotta make something up because y'all both said no one. So I need y'all to make something up now. Or we just gonna drink.
Oh, I see it already. We got the same answer.
What did you say?
Jay-Z and Beyonce.
His paper.
Yeah. That is like one of the Jay-Z and Beyonce are one of the top couples, and Barack and Michelle are the top answers.
I was thinking them as well. I was thinking of Barack and Michelle.
Jay and Beyonce, because they're more private. I don't like how, you know what I'm saying? I don't like all the public, you know what I'm saying?
I like how they stuff private. I do like that.
That's lit. That's what we're going. So we always drink two power couples.
Yes.
Because that's what this show is about. It's about couples and you know, and longevity and people staying together. So we're gonna take a shot to Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Okay, I'll take a shot.
You're gonna take. I said if you want, I was gonna take both of these.
Okay, I'll take a shot.
I'm gonna take a shot to Jay-Z and Beyonce. Salute.
Yes.
And we definitely appreciate them. You know what they do.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And their longevity. You know, because a lot of you know, celebrity couples don't make it for a long time. So it's like,
exactly.
You know, their longevity, and also one thing I really like about them is their how they use their issues to create music. Yeah. And they became an open book to the public.
Right. Exactly. You know, exactly. Just express it differently instead of fighting over the internet. Put it in our craft.
Yeah. Right. They put it in their craft. They put it in what they love to do most. And you know, Jay-Z apologized. You know, in his song, Beyonce said, "Hey, look. Call Becky with the goods." You know, she was, you know, she did what she did. You know, she expressed how she felt about the situation. Jay-Z apologized in the song. So it's like, I really appreciate how they became an open book and they didn't deny anything. They didn't lie. They were just open and honest, you know?
Yes, agreed.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So that was the game. You guys
y'all did really good in the game. Yes.
One wrong.
Oh, that is correct.
Well, superpower is what I had. That was the one we got wrong.
Yeah.
That is correct. Just one. That was very, very good.
Thank you.
All right. So what we want to do now
is wrong, actually.
What was the other one?
The other one was what he's most proud of you.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, you did put Journey. You did put Journey, didn't you?
Yeah.
I apologize. One wrong. You right. I apologize. One wrong. You right. You right. Very good. Y'all did a good job.
Yeah.
All right. So we're going to transition into our what we want to do is we want to promote you guys, because one thing we love is we love power couples I mean, we love couples who are not power couples, who just go to work. They may not have big dreams. They may not have big visions. They just, they go to work. They love their jobs. They come home. They support their family. We love that. But what we really, really love is we love couples who have vision, who have dream and says, you know what, we want more for our families. We want to leave a legacy for our families. And we know that that's what you guys are all about. We know that you guys have businesses. You guys are working on things. You know, you guys have jobs, but you also have businesses that you're working on, you know, things that so that you can leave a legacy, you know, for your children and your children's children. So we want to promote you guys as far as what it is that you do.
Yes.
So tell people what is it that you guys do, and also tell people where they can find you, you know, on social media or websites or whatever you have. So that way, if they need you, they can find you and they can utilize your services.
Okay.
All right. So together, like we have our own, like a business together called JD Luxury Stays.
Our short-term rental arbitrage business. So you can check us out at jdluxurystays.com.
Which the website is under construction right now.
Yes, so. It is under construction. But we just provide short-term rental properties for professional clients, just looking to stay either in the Houston area, and also we plan to branch out into Detroit. So that's other cities, other cities throughout. But yeah, that's our baby right now. So we're definitely that business. It's our pride and joy. So definitely be on the lookout for that. In addition to that, we also have our own
you have
creative outlets. So you have
my photography like business, which is go by Boysaw visuals. Like I shoot everything. So
and those for you who don't know, all of the photos that you guys see on all of our branding was done by Mr. DeMarcus Boysaw. That was definitely our photographer, so he gets all the credit. So you know, if you want to see his work, all the pictures that we using on all of our brand and everything, he actually did the photography for those photos.
Yes, he did.
Yeah. So follow him on Instagram, Boysaw Visuals.
Boysaw Visuals. Follow her on YouTube. She has the whole YouTube blog thing going.
Love Always Nica on YouTube. Where I just vlog my life, my crazy family. Just things that we do is like a personal diary of mine. But you know, very much so enjoy videography. So check me out there at Love Always Nica, and then check him out at Boysaw Visuals. He also has a YouTube channel too. So you can also check out his YouTube at D-Boy the Great.
D-Boy the Great.
Yeah,
that's what it is still.
Yeah, it's D-Boy the Great. If you go to my channel, then you will see his channel as well, promoted off of my channel. So
and then like you catch us both on TikTok since she does all the
recording. We do have a couple TikTok that we're just getting into it,
but we got a lot of
love
on there though.
We get a lot of views. It was just something for fun, but definitely we feeling it. So D-Boy _and Nica, I believe, on TikTok. So check us out there.
Awesome. Oh, we got to check out the TikToks, babe.
Absolutely. We got to check out those TikToks. Nice. All right, we got a little bit of extra time here, so we want to talk a little bit about now. We can actually spend some time on this. Is that, you know, for us, we actually started doing what we do, because you guys know we did it. We did the couples events back in Detroit. We did the ballroom classes, our couples edutainment events, where we, you know, did the ballroom classes and the games and everything for couples to give an outlet.
Yes.
You know, for people to come out, you know, and date and have discussions on things, because, you know, we really didn't have a lot of examples of successful marriages in our life. So we did this out of necessity of our own.
Absolutely.
You know, to say, hey, you know what, let's go ahead and start doing something to where we can give an outlet to couples to come out to express themselves, learn each other better, you know, and then also to see examples. That's why we started interviewing other couples, so that people could see examples of other people that are we're all trying to do the same thing in marriage, and we're trying to learn each other, relate to each other, so that we can have a long-lasting, successful marriage. Be an example to our children of what a successful marriage should look like, you know, and what love should look like, so that we can pass down, you know, the success from generation to generation to generation. you know, because I know I was born single parent home. You know, my father wasn't in the home, you know, he was, you know, out, he was remarried, you know, so I didn't have a male figure in my house, you know, and that was something that I grew up without, you know, and I said to myself that I would make sure that my children would have a male figure, you know, in their house, you know, so I devoted, you know, myself and my, you know, myself to my wife and to my children. So just, you know, as an example, you know, and also because I love my wife and children, but also showing that example of love, because most people don't see that example of love. And I didn't see it as a kid, you know, so we interview other couples so that people could hear other stories, because no story is the same. And you never can tell what story you're going to relate to.
Yeah.
You know, so we want to open up this part of the discussion, you know, where you guys can kind of share some of the things that you have used, whether it have been a book that you've read, whether it could have been something you saw on a YouTube video. You never know what can bring change to a person's life, or what can bring advancement to a person's perspective on relationships. So we just want you guys to share, you know, some of the tools that you use, because you guys are going on 10 years. You know,
I was going to ask how long they've been married.
7 years.
7 years.
7 years. Okay, so you guys 7 years in the game. So what are some of the tools that you guys have used to make it 7 years? Because a lot of marriages don't make it past 1 or 2.
Pretty much, like, you just gotta. Each relationship is different, so you pretty much like y'all should definitely know each other beforehand. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, being friends is a big plus in a relationship. You know pretty much how far maybe really take things with somebody, and like, you know, they breaking points. But also, you know, I don't know, like, I guess you just take different experiences, because like I didn't really grow up with nothing really like to idolize, or like, you know what I'm saying, like to see as an ideal marriage. Even my grandparents, they got divorced twice. They got divorced twice and they remarried and separated. Yeah, and I always thought that was weird, but like they couldn't never make it work. So I don't know, but they stayed friends though. You know what I'm saying? They might not could be in a relationship together, but they stayed friends. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, my granddaddy always went and checked on my grandma. Like, she's straight, her bills is paid, but they not together. But they always still love each other. So I guess like no matter what y'all going through, y'all gotta love each other and just try to see it through. That's it.
I agree. I think that the friendship is the main thing. That's something that I tell people all the time, especially if they're in something new. Just get to know that person for real. Get to know them for them. If you take the romance out of it, what do you have left? Do you enjoy who that person is? Do you like to be around them? Do you like to spend time with them? Do y'all have things in common? You know?
You actually gotta like each other, because the sex changes things. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not just sex after a while. Like, we both start to change after a while. We both might gain a little weight, get a little cup of grape.
By just the sex and that's it, or you know, just the love. You know, do you love him as a person or her as a person as well, or you love them as a romantic partner? I think that's very important. So I genuinely enjoy spending time with him. You know, whatever time that is, it doesn't necessarily have to be just romantic time, but I genuinely enjoy his company.
And we just chill and watch TV. It's just like we legit can be friends.
So I'm happy to have him as a life partner. You know, like I see our future together. I'm not just, oh my goodness, I'm just so annoyed by his presence. No, like, and some people are like, I hear things like we see that
definitely, like in different couples that we know. Like, y'all can't even stand each other, but you know, like, just because of the kids, y'all make it to do, but y'all both not happy.
So that's really important. Also, taking advice from others who have, you know, who's been married a while, who's been together. Even if it's not necessarily advice that they're giving you, you can look at others, maybe their mistakes, and look at what works with others. You know, me personally, I make decisions based on what I want to do and also based on what I've seen. You know, I try not to make the same mistakes that those before me may have made. You know, they had those conversations with me. They warned me. I'm not the type that needs to test the waters. Okay, that's not me. I'm good. You know, I try to make conscious decisions and decisions that I know will have a more positive outcome. So I also, you know, look up to other couples, look up to see what they've been through, see what works for them, take advice from, you know, my older relatives. So that also helps a lot. You know, if you ever need that advice, look to other couples sometimes, you know, they can definitely help you out. Especially those, couples. Especially those who've been together longer than you, who've had those experiences. So this is why I love what you all are doing. This is a great idea. This is very positive, definitely promotes healthy relationships. So things like this, the couples that you've interviewed, you know, you all, you know, that helps a lot when you're going through your own relationships, because there may be some things that you all have experienced that we have not yet, and maybe we will further down the line. I can take that advice. I can understand, you know, maybe we can relate to one another. So I think those two things, just relating to other couples, or just learning from the mistakes of others that have came before you, and then also making sure that you have that friendship as your foundation.
Wow.
Absolutely.
Listen to this wisdom coming from this young couple over here. We heard y'all.
Absolutely. We're going to toast to friendship.
Yes.
Let's toast to friendship.
Toast to friendship. That's beautiful.
It's beautiful because I would say Bashari and I started as friends as well. We started
as phone friends.
We did. We did. He used to talk to me about the things he was dealing with in his current relationship when we first met. And I think that's what started me having interest in Bashari was hearing his challenges in his current relationship, because it was strictly just, we were friends. We met by a wrong number. We then realized that he knew both my brothers. They were friends. They did music together and everything. But I liked who Bashari was as a person. And I thought that was very valuable information you two just shared. And to be honest, I liked him as a person more than I was attracted to him. In the beginning, Bashari was very relaxed in his appearance. And so when I met him, I wasn't real attracted to him initially as far as physically, but as a person, I was extremely attracted to his honesty, his kind heart, and he just exuded genuineness, which was not real common from where I'm from. You know, I had been through a lot of rough relationships, and the common denominator in a lot of them was dishonesty. And so when I found someone who could be themselves, who can be transparent, who can be honest, I really value that. And I think sometimes people may take that for granted. But when you find a genuine, honest person, that's something worth valuing.
Definitely.
So I love that you two said that. What'd you say, DeMarcus?
No, I said I hear that.
Definitely.
Genuine honesty.
That's important. So I would say we started off as friends as well. And that probably is one of the main reasons we've made it 16 plus years, married 16, together 17. So yeah, I thought that was very, very valid what you said. And I do believe it does shift the dynamics of a relationship, because in the beginning, when you come in being sexually attracted or just physically attracted, I think sometimes we overlook things that over time we stop overlooking, and we realize maybe we don't really like that person.
Like she looked good, but that girl is crazy. Like she's psycho. I didn't know she was psycho.
Or he's jealous and possessive, or, you know, and sometimes we overlook those things when we're blinded by, you know, a nice body or a beautiful face. And I think that when you take the time to get to know each other first, you're not blinded to that. You see them for who they are, you know?
Exactly.
Pretty much, I think that's how we was, like, because we both been through a lot prior to having each other. You know what I'm saying? I've been through a lot with different female relationships, and she has the same.
Mm-hmm.
So
Absolutely.
I know pretty much like what type of guy I was, you know, something like how I'm coming, you know what I'm saying, and vice versa.
Absolutely. Well, we got to get on up out of here. Our time is up. So we definitely want to give a shout out to Sandman of Sandbox Radio for allowing us to be on this platform.
Yes, we're so grateful.
And to share these lovely couples with the world. So we definitely thank you, my brother. And for those of you who are listening, make sure that you follow us, KUWJ Live, on all platforms. It's KUWJ Live on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube. And come to YouTube so that you can see the video version of this, so that you can see how these beautiful couples look. And
find all their hashtags and all their connected information as well.
Absolutely. And we'll see you guys next week, same time, with another wonderful couple. Peace out, family.